This is not the third video in the series, but it will be an added video bonus. What is it going to be called? The effects of poor breathing. Here we are. I know more mechanically what those poor effects of breathing do, and so I'll talk about those first. So like what I see in patients all the time is that they're really dominant up here. And usually that kind of goes along with some anxiety and a lot of stress, and you know, that's not a good thing. Okay, if you're not breathing with your diaphragm, you're breathing with your accessory muscles, then those accessory muscles are actually associated with the sympathetic nerve receptors. So like when you use them, look at my neck. And look at my face too. It's even like the, what's happening? I'm stressed out and scared. We're like living in this constant state of fight or flight, and that's terrible for our body. It leads to so much like chronic illness and disease, and really cancer can be associated with it too. So accessory muscles are the big ones are the SCM, the scalenes, these guys, and you can see where they attach to our ribs and to our sternum, and they elevate this. Okay, so if you're overusing these muscles for breathing, I can tell you from like a therapy standpoint that this is going to wreak havoc on your neck and your shoulders and your thoracic spine. And I could keep spiraling into other places, but those are like the common areas that are just, it's absolutely going to happen. So you're overusing these, and they're going to just start helping you to do too many things. And then your upper traps are most definitely involved here too, because your shoulders are now elevated because you're in that heightened stress state. So instead of being down here, they're now up here. And then your pecs are probably helping a lot too, and so now you're here. And I can already feel all this like tension in my neck, and it doesn't feel good. But imagine like constantly being here, like being at a computer all day long, like this. So tight, so much tension, and yeah, and all this stuff is getting affected too, because you're like compressing it, because these are constantly on and they're getting shortened. Eventually you're going to be here. So now all those muscles have just become dominant, and if everything is kind of like in this position, so you can see this is shortened, these are shortened, yet also I'm probably pulling forward. And so they're actually like getting lengthened and overused at the same time. And look at my thoracic spine. Now that's getting rounded too. So many bad things are happening. So I could just list all these like common diagnoses that occur from this tension being held, but it doesn't matter. We'll just say shoulder impingement, and that can lead to rotator cuff issues and cervical headaches and cervical pain, and then that can lead to like cervical disc issues. You're like living in this state, and then like thoracic disc issues, so you can create herniations, bulges, whatever. In addition to like cervical pain and disc issues, you're also going to get like radicular symptoms, which are like neural symptoms all the way down to your hand, because of like the posture and because of the tension that's being created from your neck, where all of our nerves are coming from, all the way down. So somewhere along the line, they're probably going to get compressed, and you could end up with nerve pain, numbness, tingling, whatever, radiating. None of that's good. And so the point of all of this is to kind of drive home the point that breathing through your diaphragm is so important, and to try to get these muscles to relax. And think about it this way, give them a break. You're asking so much of these muscles, and like that's not what they're there for. You're making them do so much more, and you're underutilizing this huge expansive muscle right here to do all the work for you and to actually mentally and physically make you feel better. So hopefully that makes sense, and if it doesn't, then there will be more videos coming to explain it even more. But But you can always reach out and subscribe and check out the whole breathing channel that is now established. Thank you.